Yo, what is going on, guys? I'm back, and I've got two ranked head-to-head gameplays for you guys. Not one, but two. Here in the first game, I'm rolling with the Tampa Bay Bucs, and sadly, Bucs did not look so hot this last Thursday. They looked god awful, and I don't know what to say. I mean, they made the Falcons look amazing. Don't get me wrong. I think the Falcons are a very good team with Matty Ice in there. Julio Jones, Roddy White when he comes back. Um, their offense looks like they're clicking. Even Steven Jackson looked all right, and you don't really hear that too often. I actually like Jaquez Rogers to start for them. That's who I think they need to roll with as their every down back. But they paid Steven Jackson a bunch of money to come there, and I guess you got to use him. And then of course you got Harry Douglas and Devin Hester, who have both looked amazing so far in these first couple weeks of the season. And of course Hester, congrats on the 20th return touchdown. I've been watching him since he came in, and God, he's been electrifying. But anyway, um, yeah, I mean I don't even know what more to say. But the Bucks, honestly, when you break them down, they ain't that bad of a team to roll with. I mean, on defense, you got McDonald and McCoy on the line, so they do a great job getting in there. In the linebacking core, you got Levante Davis. I'm sorry if I got that wrong. Levante Davis or Levante Davis? I'm sorry. I don't really follow the Bucks, but I know it's like Levante Davis or David, and he is like an amazing linebacker. Good speed on him, and good hit power and everything. And then of course in the secondary you got Goldson and Barron, two really good safeties. And when you actually look at their stats are damn near identical, like a point here, point there. Um, so I mean, you pretty much got like two strong safeties who can catch. Very nice to have. And they got their hit power is like insane, like off the charts. Especially for two safeties on the same team, a little ridiculous. I don't know any other teams that have a secondary with two big hitting safeties that can catch the ball on a frequent basis like the Bucks have. Then of course you got Alter and Werner locking down the corner slot. Um, so defense, they're really nice. Offense, again, when you break them down, they're actually not a bad team. Josh McCown, he isn't too bad. He's respectable. He's got all right speed, and pretty good arm. Not the most accurate, not the strongest, but it's respectable. And of course, you got Mike Glennon behind him. If you want to roll with Mike Glennon, bigger arm, not as accurate, but definitely a bigger arm on him. Then your receiving core is ridiculous. As don't test Barron over the middle. Get out my zone, son. Um, your receiving core is really good. When you look at it, Vincent Jackson, an All-Pro, Mike Evans, an All-Pro in the making, and then you got this Murphy Jr. I don't even know his first name, but he ends up making some plays for me, in this game, and he had decent speed. As I get burnt over the top here, two guys in deep blues, and I'm gonna get burnt. I hate these lob streaks. Ridiculous. Just because I'm down 14-0 is like the only reason they get it over the top. And of course, they get a free touchdown. Like, ridiculous. I hate this, EA bullshit. But anyway, that's my little rant on lob streaks. Really hate him. As, oh my God, this guy makes a run for the border here and almost, picks me off. Well, I guess picks me off, but doesn't keep his toes in. Anyway, back to offense. So you got Doug Martin. That's who. I know he's not playing right now, but I'm gonna roll with him. He's ridiculous. He's not the fastest running back on the team, but he's definitely the all-purpose back. He can truck. He's got good elusive speed, and he's got good hands. So why wouldn't I roll with him? And their tight end is Meyer, something like that. He's not too bad. His blocking is okay, and his catching, is definitely respectable. So, they're not a bad team to roll with. And we bring Mike Glennon in because Josh McCown got hurt when I scrambled with him. Definitely tried to slide, but I guess I got caught in an animation. Here, I burn him down the seam and lead him. Ugh, this leading down the field is not what you need to do on these streaks. Even if they're butt naked open, you don't lead them. Don't lead them at all. It just does not work out well. I don't think I've completed one lead pass, and I got, Peyton Manning, the 95 overall Peyton Manning on MUT, and I still can't lead people down the field, even though his throwing accuracy is like a 98 or something ridiculous like that. But anyway, into this gameplay, and I mean, we're doing all right, making some dumb reads, but at the same time, we're also getting, playing good defense. Not like my opponent is making the best reads, as, oh, thank God that ball's dropped. I thought I'd be able to, use her and cut that ball underneath with Vincent Jackson, but I guess the ball just had too much of an arc on it. But that ends the first half, so we're looking real good. We're up by a score, and we're getting the ball. So, I took one more touchdown, pretty much put this game out of reach for the most part. Just got to keep up the pace and, keep doing well on offense. Here, I was trying to slide, and for some reason, they did not fix this. I hate this, throwing the ball past the line BS. Like, you really don't see it too often in the NFL. I mean, you see it when, like, people make dumb moves, but when I'm legitimately, like, running and sprinting towards the, to go past the line, I'm not trying to float around and, scoot around and look for someone. I'm running to go run. Whatever. Bunch of BS. Here, doing a good job. And look at Muscle Hamster just blow up Troy Polamalu. Like, get off me, son. Ridiculous. I got to find me a Doug Martin. If he comes back and he gets like a Player of the Week card or something, that would be awesome. Because, God, it would fit perfectly in my scheme, especially what I'm running with now. As my opponent run commits, and it's an easy, streak over the top. Very well done. Here, now he's stuck, under the 20-yard line. But it doesn't matter because he completes his nice ball down the field. Like, geez. I mean, nothing I can really do here. Here he sends. It looks like he sends like all streaks or something. Like, it's like just ridiculous. But no one's open, and we get a huge sack. Essentially negate his completion before, and get another sack, pushing him back to the 19-yard line again. Now it's 3rd and 37, and thank God we knocked this ball out of Antonio Brown's hands. Can't believe we actually did that because Antonio Brown is rated really well, and I'm pretty positive he would have gone for it, if he had gotten that. But we're in a great position. All we got to do now, we get another touchdown. This game is definitely out of reach. His defense has not been, anything special. Doug Martin is just destroying him. I see why, someone gave him the nickname Muscle Hamster. I know he don't like it, but damn, I mean, this guy is tiny, and he destroying this team. I mean, essentially, like, one hit really doesn't bring him down, except for on that play. He definitely got brought down with one hit. But he's an extremely hard back to bring down. I think this guy's got like 7 in the box at times when I run, and I'm still breaking it off. So probably my favorite back I've used so far in the ranked head-to-head matches. Anyway, though, he forces me to a 4th down, so we're going to take our field goal and pretty much, lock up this game. Just got to stay out in front of him, especially, in the 4th quarter here. And that's 3 dropbacks he's had, and that's 3 sacks. So my opponent decides he's had enough, and he concedes defeat. So, of course, I'm going to take it. I mean, why not? If your guy's gracious enough to actually concede defeat, usually you just get him to quit out, and that's no fun. But anyway, that's the end of my first gameplay, and getting to my next one. No, I did not pick the Seahawks. I never picked the Seahawks or the Niners. Just, I think the teams are just a little too overpowered. I did pick the Cardinals, though, and thank God I did. Look at this Ted Ginn. Holy crap. I didn't even do anything. I literally just run straight ahead. He's just so fast that they couldn't collapse on him. And after looking him up, he's the fastest guy I've seen in Madden outside of Patrick Peterson with like 97 speed. Just ridiculous. I think they eventually dropped Patrick Peterson's speed to like 95 or something like that. But at least when I did this video, Ted Ginn still had 97 speed. And he just burned them there. Just insane, ridiculous. And I think at the time when I made this, the Seahawks had not lost yet, so they were still ranked like really high, like 90 or 91, whatever that overall was. I don't even know what it is now. I haven't played, ranked since they updated the rosters. But he's doing a good job. I mean, he's mixing it up well. Here, probably should have handed that ball off. Not good to let Russell Wilson take some hits by big old John Abraham. Well, actually, I think he's out for the season now. At least I think that was John Abraham. Could be wrong. I definitely, unless it's the Cowboys, I really don't follow the team. And even the Cowboys got some guys on defense and offense that I'm like, Where'd you come from again? It's kind of question mark. Here, Carson Palmer, he's not known for throwing on the run, but that was a nice ball. If I could have pulled that in, it would have been ridiculous. Here, though, Ted Ginn, holy cow. His speed is insane. I got to check him out, see if his MUT card is this fast, because this is just ridiculous. It's unfair. Um, I run that receiver screen with the drag like at least once, maybe twice a game, and I have to say that was the easiest it was to score. I really didn't even need much blocks. And here, my opponent needs some glasses or something because he did not see the Honey Badger. Honey Badger has like I'd say the best hands of like any safety that I've used it around with. Um, Granted, he's like 5'8", and that does come into play later in the video. His height is not a bonus on him, but I know he's got good jump, but not enough to overcome 5'8" height. But Andre Ellington, my God, that was insane. Can't believe he actually stayed in bounds, and oh my God, I thought Powers had that. Another drop pick. I have, I have, I should do a video of just nothing but drop picks by CPU and user, because I want to say I have at least like 200 like drop picks by the CPU and user that I don't know what's going on. Like another one, Antonio Cromartie's gonna really drop that. That was like a cake ball, and you're gonna have him drop it. Here, my opponent could have definitely gotten this ball and dropped it in over top of me, but I don't know if he didn't trust himself or he got poor depth perception or something. But he definitely had me burnt there. Um, I will tell him, like, dude, you should have thrown it. Russell Wilson, strong enough arm, definitely. Here he does a good job though and finds, I think Curse. Yeah, he finds Curse all up the sideline. That's one thing that sucks about some of these zones. Like if you can't get to the quarterback in time, these receivers start running around, and because of how much the zones play receivers now, you can find guys getting wide open. You know, not too hard to do anymore. But he's doing a good job. He's getting to this run game and looking real nice. Jesus, I think he got our first down there. No, he didn't. Here's his first down. Just barely ekes this ball across. But it's not too bad. I mean, 6-yard first down. Okay. Cromartie comes up, makes a great play, forces him to lose 2 more yards. Goes to the run with Marshawn Lynch, and thank God we wrap him up. I know it's a 5-yard gain, but still able to keep him going in the end zone. Very nice. Goes back to the same run. Doesn't get it. Here he goes to pull it down with Russell Wilson. Should have gotten rid of that ball just a little sooner. But we got 20 seconds. I decided to run the ball, and oh my God, Andre Ellington, get out of here. Get off me. Ridiculous. I don't know what Sherman's speed is. I don't know how he caught Ellington. Here, there is no way Larry Fitzgerald lets that ball hit the ground. No way. I mean, he was almost in field goal range, or probably in field goal range. I mean, I know we're playing in a dome, so, there's no wind or nothing. Here, I hit the post again. I know I wasn't going to get a touchdown, but I figured to show my opponent, yeah, that should have been a catch. That is how Larry Fitzgerald catches. He don't drop no balls. You're not going to strip it out of his hands. And that is what 5'8" Honey Badger gets you. Balls going over the top of your head. Any other safety probably would have gotten it, but you can't do it with 5'8". Sorry. He just got to get his hands on it. That's the big thing. But my opponent does a great job. He's been killing me with these Russell Wilson. I mean, he's not running a lot, but when he does pull it down the run, he picks up good yardage, and he does it, he doesn't, like, go for the running with Russell Wilson. Sorry. Run with Russell Wilson all the time, but he does it at the right moments, and here he does a great job. That is a great find and great read. I mean, I know he's going to break it off, off the player, off of the tight end there, but he did a great job. Here, I don't know what he was thinking going for this fake punt. I mean, I didn't even come out to, stop it, but should have definitely gone with a QB sneak or something, especially got Russell Wilson. He's a runner. But that ends up ending my video. I guess my opponent did not want to see that, post route come across, so he ends up quitting. So Seahawks, another loss for you. So like in the video if you guys liked it, comment down below if you guys want me to roll within your teams, or you guys want to verse me in like a weekly matchup or something. And subscribe for more head-to-head, MUT, and all that jazz. I'm out. Deuces.